welcome to CCDRD. I'm Sean Miller, your host. With me is, the Urban Striker. He just got on. Wow, that was a close one, everybody. And we also have Mr. Jizzy and the Nut Funk crew, which is Johnny, of course. Oh, hello. Anyways.
He's got to get his mic, apparently.
Yeah, he's getting his mic situated, but, anyways. Welcome, everybody. Today, I honestly forgot what we were going to talk about for CCDRD, but, I actually, I was, like, listening to some music on, this app that should not be named, copyright reasons, even though,
Spotify?
Even though everything, you said it, even though everything is protected under the
Spoofy?
free use law, because we're not seeking monetary payment. Anyways, if you look at the Samsung Fridge Space Girl commercial, you see that, they advertise, like, their expensive products, right, that are living in, well, not living, but they're residing in these homes of people who are extremely rich. And, it's basically this, like, ethnic girl who's the space girl, and, I don't know, they just threw her into the commercial because, you know, they gotta be PC and shit, and they gotta add a lot of just ethnic races and, like, no whites, whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When you think about it, does that debunk white privilege?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because, like, white privilege, everyone is, you know, if you're white, you have so much more and shit like that. But, this ethnic girl, you know? All you see are, like, a bunch of ethnic people in commercials about rich people. Where are all the white people now? Huh? Obviously, you could easily, combat me on this argument, but just a little fuck you.
Where are all the white people, am I right?
Where are all the white people at?
Where are all the white women at?
Oh, man. Blazing Saddles, everyone who's listening to this should watch it.
Man, now I gotta go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Someone's gotta go back and get a shitload of dimes.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I know. I think it's still on Netflix. At least it was whenever I first watched it.
Oh, I checked. I don't think it's on there anymore.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jews.
Luckily, they took off, that Doctor Who show, which I hate with a burning passion.
Doctor Ho.
I hate Doctor Who. I don't know
Doctor
why.
Where?
I just do. Anyways, what else should we talk about, Johnny, my boy?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Brendan to get back in. God damn it. They have Young Frankenstein.
Probably talking to his girlfriend.
Oh, he said he had to get his mic.
No matter. What did he say in the lounge? Gotta get in the mic. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
luckily, now that I have AC in my room, I can play games without it throttling my CPU. What should we play, Johnny, my boy?
Do you have Battlefield 4 on PC?
I actually do.
Is it downloaded?
Yeah, but the only reason I am advising against it is because Battlefield 4 actually takes up a lot of resources because I'm running it at 4K. I don't want to tone it down, so I'm so used
Well, why don't you... No, tone it down so we can play it, Gaylord.
No.
How
about we just look at some InfoWars topics? Don't we all love Alex Jones? Look at that sexy man in his super male vitality. Excuse me. It's been a long weekend here. Watching some Breaking Bad.
I have something for you to play.
I can't really play any videos.
No, it's not copyrighted.
It's not copyright? Okay, I'll give it a shot. What is it?
It's in I put it in the lounge.
Oh, okay. Oh, Placeborn. Everyone knows Placeborn, or everyone will. As much as I want to play it, I'll play it in the background. How about that? I'll just play it in the background.
Dude, America first! America first! Get that through your head! Dude, America first! America first! You heard that before? What? America first! America first! What the hell, man? Dude, America first! America first! To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America This is it. Everybody get ready. America first. America first. Get that through your head, dude. America first. America first. You heard that before? What? America first. America first. Get that through your head. America first. America first.
Why don't we just go back to Overwatch?
Oh, my Overwatch.
What happened to always playing Overwatch all the time?
I found other games.
So,
I can't.
you have any topics you want to talk about? Any topics at all?
Like I said, I'm waiting for Brendan, and I think he's.
He's probably
I
dead.
don't know. I think he's fucking around with his mic.
He's dead.
He's trying to disconnect and reconnect because I think his mic's fucking up again. Yep.
Here's a new segment to CCDRD. Let's explore 4chan.
Oh no.
What safe for work board should we go to?
I don't think there's any safe for work
There's
boards.
always a little NSFW in each board, but think about it. We could do technology, we could do weapons, we could do,
Just go to K.
okay.
Whichever,
All
whatever
right,
some.
can you hear me now?
Ah, there he
Yeah,
is.
we could hear you.
Now he's alive.
So I've got a topic. We need to talk about copyright,
Okay, let's get...
because that's what we were originally going to talk about.
Alright, yeah. Let's get this elephant addressed now.
I don't know if we have. I don't know if we have clothes big enough to fit an elephant.
We don't. So he's gonna be naked.
How are we gonna dress him?
We don't. We're gonna I'm not even gonna combat that, okay? I'm tired.
I'm gonna play Battlefield in the background.
I went out with a thought today, and it just threw me off my game.
Why'd you go out with the
Did you want? We could do a separate one for the copyright if you just wanted to talk about.
No, we can get on to the copyright stuff, that's all.
Yeah.
Let's get on to
Alright.
that actually matters.
Yeah. Okay, so I just think that we need to go ahead and get the copyright addressed. And sorry, I'm sending the link to somebody so they know how to. They wanted me to send them a link, let them know whenever we were going live. Anyways, I take it you're logged into the Comedy Combatants Facebook page, Son.
I can be.
Call him Son.
Yeah, he did. It's okay. Everyone, for those of you who don't know, the proper pronunciation for my name is Scene. No, it's Sean. It's an Irish spelling. It's the right spelling, so you better get used to it.
But so I just think log in to our website or to our YouTube channel and go ahead and go to the Creator Studio, and we can use that as a backdrop if that's okay with you, because that's going to show like analytics stuff, but that's also going to show all of the copyright claims that we have.
50.
And I figured what we could do is I'll go ahead and log in as well, so I can follow along. But I figured we could just go through and talk about the different claims on every one of our videos, and talk about if we agree or disagree, or when they got put on there, things like that.
I'll get to YouTube Creator Studio.
Your login is Comedy Combatants, right?
You're talking YouTube, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Go to my channel.
Okay.
And then it might be called Editor Studio. Yeah, Creator Studio. So if go to the right-hand side. It's on the right-hand side above where it says the combatants.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was already there. Never mind.
Yeah. So, which way do we want to start? Do we want to start with the oldest?
Do you want me to expose this information?
Well, here's the thing. That's why I asked you, is it shows some of our analytics. But if we're talking about the copyrighted content, then...
Oh, I'll just go to Video Manager then. Hey, Johnny, cool it with the gun.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, that's where it takes you, is it takes you to videos.
It took me to the dashboard.
Oh. As long as you're under videos, where it shows the list of videos, then we're good there. So, do you want to start from our newest video or our oldest video? I think we should do oldest and work our way to newest.
Alright, sure. All the way to the last page.
Yeah, the Battlefield 4 montage.
Alright, so originally, everybody, we basically made videos with plenty of copyright content, of course. We had no rights, we did not plan to get any monetary gain. The beginning of our channel was just to get a foothold, even if we didn't get a lot at all. Very little, actually.
Exactly.
We just did it just, like...
Tried out different video formats.
Yeah.
Did different stuff, like MLG videos and montages and stuff like that.
And of course, the reason we're doing YouTube is not for monetary gain at all, it's for fun. And it was our pastime, like 4th grade, we would always watch YouTube videos all the time, and it's just our thing. So...
Watching 5-second films in 6th grade.
Oh, geez, yeah, like, when we stayed in on recess, we just go on the computers. And no, don't think we're just a bunch of sweaty weebs who stayed in on recess. No, there were days where they forced us to stay in.
Yeah.
Played board games, and we were the ones on the computers. Anyway.
But so, starting with, most of this conversation is going to come with the newer videos, but, starting with our oldest video, not necessarily our oldest video, because we did Trophy Wife, but we took that down.
That's a thing for another day.
It's a vault. That's a CC vault type thing. But anyways, oldest video that's on our YouTube channel is a Battlefield 4 montage,
Yeah.
which has copyrighted content in it. The song that we used is copyright, but it hasn't been taken down, which I'm fine with. Sean's fine with it, I'm sure. We're not getting any money from it. Disney is Illuminati is perfectly fine. Then our video that we uploaded after that, The Price is MLG, which is when you start to notice that Content ID, the new YouTube Content ID system, is kind of corrupt and doesn't work the way that it should work. So, I don't know if Sean is willing to click on the video and pull this up or not, but so, if he does, are you gonna go, did you want to pull it up?
Yeah, the MLG video.
Yeah, The Price is MLG.
I actually just monetized the Illuminati video, because apparently it wasn't, and it could have been, so...
So, anyways, as the viewers can see on The Price is MLG, we have a copyright claim on it, where it is monetized by the copyright owner. Now, originally, I could be mistaken, Sean can correct me if I am, but unless I'm mistaken, before YouTube's Content ID system came in, this did not have a copyright claim on it.
I don't know, and I think it did. No, maybe it doesn't, because, like, yeah, that's weird.
Because, we have a copyright claim on it now for using clips for The Price is Right. Despite it being edited, despite it being creative use of content.
It's literally claimed by a channel. And it's only, apparently it's only from 1:43 to 2:21. Let me look up this channel really quick. What's going on in Adventure, guys?
Yeah, so
Price is Right. It's
is it the legit Price is Right channel?
it says it's official, but I mean, it's probably just made by a fan or something.
But so that was not originally there.
The last
Until
video that was put on there was 2 years ago.
Yeah, so
2 fucking years ago.
that was done by the Content ID system.
Yeah.
that was not originally copyrighted, and now it's copyrighted for audiovisual content. So now, moving right along, which I think that that's BS. Now, moving right along, I believe you guys agree with me, right? That that's BS. They would do that. They would
Auto-copyright it?
copyright a clip from a game show that's on
Public
cable television.
Yeah.
Game Show Network, I believe, is a cable television network.
Oh, this video. I don't know why Gunfire and Ricochet Test wasn't monetized either.
But so, moving right along, Gunfire and Ricochet Test, no copyright claims. But then the next one, which ticks me off just as much, if not more, than the Price's MLG. Because if you look at Filthy Frank's Day Off, this one too, unless I'm mistaken, did not originally have a copyright claim on it.
I don't know.
Right?
It might have, because like this is an actual song made by I guess claimed by a studio. So I would understand.
But at the same time, though, it's creative use of content. We didn't monetize it.
Well, the thing is,
Basically,
you can even if it's under fair use, you can even monetize it then because it's transformative.
Yeah, but still, though, a lot of YouTube says that you're not allowed to make money off of it if you're using their content, and
YouTube don't know DMCA properly.
They don't. But so
first of all, the DMCA still needs to be revised. It's not good for
21st century.
nowadays.
yeah.
But so it's transformative. It's creative use of content, we believe.
Oh my god. Yeah. And just to jump ahead, I'm sorry, but this is where it gets interesting. This is when YouTube had a total digression. Like whenever they started allowing advertisers to I guess people started reporting videos because it's social justice and whatnot, and that basically alerted advertisers hey, this video is racist, or this video is
Are you talking about the fanfic video?
yes, that's what I'm going.
Yeah. So Filthy Frank's Day Off got a copyright claim for audiovisual content.
Of all of our fucking videos, it's this one.
Which one are you talking about? The Filthy Franks one?
The fanfic.
Oh yeah. So the next one, Why Mom, perfectly fine, didn't use any. Which I'm surprised the Content ID system didn't give us a copyright claim for using the music from
Kill Bill.
Yeah. So fan fiction reading got not suitable for all advertisers, which that also didn't happen until the whole YouTube adpocalypse, which is also whenever they started rolling out their new Content ID system. So most, if not all, of these Content ID claims, well, the Battlefield 4 montage one wasn't, but most of these Content ID claims, along with the not suitable for all advertisers, is just a new thing that has happened this summer to our videos. So I would assume that it's not suitable for advertisers because of the nature of the fan fiction that we read. Am I wrong, or is that a
No, you're right.
So Groot Tessanon's gag reflex.
Oh yeah, you remember?
Perfectly fine.
You remember how that one was stolen?
Yeah. So our video Groot Tessanon's gag reflex, it was so popular that someone actually took it and put it on their own channel.
And they renamed it to something like Tree Deep Throats.
Or None Deep Throats a Tree or something.
Yeah, and it was uploaded on this horror channel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was this really creepy fucking
Where they
thing.
uploaded lo-fi VHS Halloween horror tapes or something. And they ended up taking it down, I believe, didn't they?
No.
You didn't?
So.
You should try and find it.
I'm
But so that one's fine, all except for it got stolen, and we never got a copyright claim notice. Thanks, Content ID.
But I mean, at the same time, it wasn't like the only reason we didn't get. Oh, you mean copyright claim on their thing?
Yeah.
Because
Like, I know Content ID wasn't a thing back then, but you would have figured if Content ID is so good at screwing us over, then...
well, it's only good at screwing people over that use copyright content. That's not copyright.
We don't have money to give to YouTube
That's true.
to pay them to copyright.
We don't have the video copyrighted, that's true. But so, after Groot tested on its gag reflex, we uploaded The Patriot Is, which, guess what? Got copyright claimed because of using John Cena's theme.
Oh.
Which has been memed to death and put in so many memes. I'm surprised that on Vine or Instagram or iFunny that nobody got copyright struck.
I don't think they have copyright system.
I know iFunny doesn't.
iFunny definitely doesn't.
iFunny doesn't. No, I don't know what Instagram or Vine.
I found it.
You found the one that was stolen.
Yeah.
I
commented in the video. What's up?
Speaking of copyright, have you guys noticed how Jewy Glock are with their copyright?
Yes, very.
It is fucking crazy. Like, I had to go to a website that's based in Hong Kong to find this airsoft Glock.
Oh yeah, it's awful. I was looking for a Glock before because I wanted a G18.
Well, this one's I found several actually by WeTech, and the one that I'm looking at is a G17 Gen 4, I believe, but I think it has close to the real steel trades, but like shipping, the price of the gun itself is like $85. Shipping is $40.
Yeah, it's sort of like
this website is messed up, or this YouTube channel is messed up.
What
were you saying, Sean?
It's like the company that basically owns all of the glasses companies, like Ray-Ban, for example. They're owned by this LensCrafters company, and wherever you get your bifocals from, they're probably owned by the same people. The reason sunglasses are like $300, at least name brand ones. Sorry, I'm dealing with allergies. The reason they're like $300 is because they have essentially a monopoly, and of course they can go cheaper, but they won't because people think, oh, it's a brand, let's just make it super expensive. But I mean, that doesn't stop off-brand people from still succeeding.
Yeah. So, but back on topic. Yeah, copyright is awful with Glock. But so, this is when you start to see all of the copyright claims come in. Then we had a Phase Patriot, which those all got copyright claims, which is crazy because the one for Phase Patriot, Sony Pictures got us for audio-visual content. Hank Me Up Inside got us for the song Wake Me Up by Evanescence.
Which is, it's all understandable, but at the same time, it's kind of BS.
It's a pain in the ass is what it is.
And then Ethan is out of his mind. How? Oh, because of the Nazi stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Before it was the green money symbol. It was, you're all good, you're monetized, but now the little PCs and jerking their little ding dongs on YouTube, you know, they gotta block, they gotta block this shit.
And then we hit our sweet spot. We didn't get a whole lot of views on them, but we finally hit that sweet spot of doing live action content.
Yeah, and then it's sort of like, let's give up on the whole like real music and just go to a little more royalty free stuff, and let's go away from brands.
Let's make our own music.
Yeah, we're slowly getting into that, by the way.
Yeah, but we hit the new Hit Classics series on HBO. Zach Reviews.
We need to cover some Devo songs.
And then we reach the golden era, and we go into the first page. We got Zek Reviews, no copyright claims. John Brown Eye, no copyright claims. Table Talk,
No copy.
which Table Talk, I guess, have we sort of evolved that into CCDRD, or is Table Talk going to be like our live action when we're all together?
I think we could, I think CCDRD, it could be a CCDRD, like, live or something. We could do our own spin-off, but, like...
Live!
Like,
Yeah.
CCDRD, whatever.
Hardcore Henry, which did not get a copyright claim, surprisingly.
And
though we
and
used...
surprisingly, we used the trailer in the background of the video.
And we put Queen's song in the
Yes.
intro, too.
Exactly.
Was
Like-
that the same exact thing that we got copyright striked for before?
Yeah,
Different
on one of our
song,
newer
but-
videos, we got copyrighted for Brighton Rock. In the Hardcore Henry review, we used, what song was it? I've got to play it here real quick.
Killer Queen.
Yeah,
Don't play it.
we can play it. It's our own video.
No, the song that... Wait, which video are you talking about?
In the Hardcore Henry video, we
Oh, no,
used...
Having a Good Time.
Okay.
Having a good time.
But then Genji Deflects Hanzo's Ultimate with nearing 20,000 views.
And but that's
X.
what I don't understand about free use in gameplay, because, like, companies are slowly starting to go out and say, oh, well, this is our game, you shouldn't be able to do that, like Nintendo.
And by
Nintendo
companies, you
copyrights
mean Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just Nintendo
Like,
doing that.
that's the one thing I hate about Nintendo.
Well, the thing about it is, Nintendo of America are really reasonable about that stuff. Like Reggie, as far as I know, has been pushing to get stuff out in the open. Like, yeah, please play our stuff. But the people
It's
in
free
Japan-
publicity.
Yeah,
Like, why would
exactly.
you not want that?
But
The- But yeah, but the people in Japan.
Two bombs wasn't enough.
Well, no, because it's
Video up already, guys. I said the Japs. Now they're
No.
gonna be, like, banned in 3 countries.
it's not even like a racist thing. It's just the fact that it's Japanese tradition. It's the way that they are with their business
I
practices.
think I bayoneted your grandpappy in Guadalcanal. Spilled his guts all over my boots.
They're just naturally really stingy about copyright, and they want to. They're very traditional with their business. They haven't really moved on, and it's all old guys running Nintendo. That's all it is. It's just all old Japanese businessmen. And I think after I mixed them up, was it Miyamoto or Iwata that died?
I thought it was Miyamoto.
I think Satoru Iwata. I think it was Satoru Iwata that died. It was after
Don't
Satoru
ask me,
Iwata
'cause I know
died.
nothing about Nintendo. So.
After Satoru Iwata died, I believe it was an even older guy took over. Because I'm pretty sure Satoru Iwata was really reasonable about that kind of stuff, but they're just not very reasonable anymore. And it's really due to how old they are.
Oh, and,
Who left?
Sorry, I meant to click on the lounge or on the text chat.
Brendan,
Nice
did
job.
we talk about, like, what's gonna happen next in the Doomfist Daddy and Lucio Ball? Because, like, the first 2 CCDRDs we attempted to do were blocked worldwide.
Yeah, I think what we did was we were just gonna pull those down and edit them, but we haven't had a chance to yet.
Alright, let's just get right to the chase really quick.
Oh, No,
they just don't want us to
we
get our
need to stay on
message out.
topic and finish copyright first.
Alright, yeah, we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll move on to what's gonna go on next. Continue.
They just
So-
don't want us to get our message.
But also, I don't want to cover it if we might have covered it there. You know, I don't think we did. But, anyways,
Well, regardless of whether or not we covered
So-
it there, it's not gonna matter because it's not.
so
We'll just be a quick segment at the end. Anyways, continue.
so then welcome to our channel. That got a copyright claim on it
Man,
for Mr. Sandman.
but that was okay. I was okay with that because, you know.
I was okay with that as well.
We should just
Um,
cover. We should just cover Mr. Sandman.
Enema Pool that wasn't supposed to be public. Mr.
What?
Sandman,
Enema Pool.
bring me a dream.
So, a quick story about the unheard of Enema Pool video that we've made.
What is it
Brendan
called?
and-
Enema Pool?
Yeah. So, Brendan and I, we were in Florida, and, there's this H3H3 video about, enemas, and, like, Sean, get my enema bucket, dude!
Get enema bucket. That's ambitious. If you're on the bag, I encourage you to switch to the bucket.
So basically, this is a video to, H3H3, and it's about, basically, we went more ambitious, and it's an enema pool. We use a whole pool to wash our assholes.
Exactly. Get like the little snorkel tube, and you
Whoa,
stick it
whoa,
in the
whoa,
jet
whoa,
in the
whoa,
pool.
whoa. Should we just
You want to release it? You want to make it public right now?
I think we should make it public right now.
All right.
You never made it public before?
Nope.
Why? Is it that bad?
No, I just didn't want people to see my face live on the internet going, you gotta take a snorkel tube, stick it in the jet, take the other end, shove it up your ass.
That's really bad.
Anyways. Then Battlefield 1 montage.
Yeah, that got blocked worldwide because I used the song Mess Around.
Yeah.
Ray Charles. Which is a classic. So that's one that we're going to have to take down and re-edit and put
Wait
it
a
back
minute.
up.
How long ago did Ray Charles die? Oh, shit.
Let's Google it.
Wow, not that long ago.
Died in 04.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. That's definitely not 70 years. Okay.
Damn. So then we had another golden age. The a game stream, 2 game streams actually. That's when we
Golden
set
Age
that up.
comic books.
And then we did our first CCDRD.
We made our own Iron Man comic.
Did our first CCDRD, but
yeah,
it got a not suitable for all advertisers because we talked about Nazis.
again, yeah. And then we did our first vlog. ComedyCombatants Team Vlog is what I called it. And then we did a independence video, but of course copyright claim on it because of a kick-ass song, Real American. Suggest you listen to that, give it a listen. It's a good old Bogan, brother.
My muscles.
Muscles.
Moose
Then we had Nazis with milkshakes,
Yeah.
which not suitable for all advertisers because
God, what did
Nazis.
you do?
And oh, by the way, 5 is a project me and a few friends worked on. It's a short film. It's 5 minutes, but it took 3 days to film and 3 days to edit. It's amazing how much work goes into that. It's a good learning experience for me. And all of it was free use. So we got
It says Creative Commons reuse allowed. So is that because you uploaded it on?
No, since we have like a free use license, so I'm gonna start using it on like all of our videos for sure. 'Cause, you know.
No, I'm just saying you did that because it's uploaded on 2 other channels right now. It's uploaded on Blank Park and the other one.
Nah, that's not why I did it.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Surprisingly, we did Bottle Rocket Boogaloo, which had the Friends theme song in it, and it did not get copyright claimed.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right.
And yet, Zark's Remarks, which is Zek Reviews, just with a different name.
No, why was this? Oh, because the one out of the like 4 songs that I picked for this video apparently was copyright. I didn't know. I thought all the
Tarantea de Napoli.
yeah. Because what I did was I literally looked up what was it?
Royalty-free songs?
Yeah, royalty-free Creative Commons Italian music, Italian cooking music, and that was one of them. But whatever.
Which is fine. And then Hitler's Favorite Tune, which I knew would get a copyright claim, but I did not think
What was
would
it?
get blocked all.
So
Like, you know the song Blitzkrieg Bop? It's the song Blitzkrieg.
Knack?
It's in the new Spider-Man movie.
No, I mean, was it the Knack that did that?
What do you mean the Knack? Like the Content ID system?
No, the band.
Oh, I don't know. Let me.
Ramones.
Yeah,
The Ramones. I knew it was.
It's in the new. It's in the new Spider-Man movie. At the end, basically, I took the song Blitzkrieg Bop and I overlaid it over a bunch of World War II Nazi footage.
God.
The only place, the only country this video was banned in was, you guessed it,
USA?
United States.
Not even Germany.
Not
My
Russia,
guess was
not
Slovenia.
Russia, the United States. Russia likes to ban a lot of shit.
Well, that's ironic because the Ramones were a UK band.
I know. But
It's like
no,
you definitely own the copyright in America to a band that was based in Britain.
yeah. So the
And
next,
then this is where the heart of the discussion will be. I feel like,
yes.
because this is when we started getting slammed. Like, this is when we started uploading videos and we started noticing that we were getting hit with copyright claims that we felt were unnecessary.
Did it hurt?
Uh,
Getting hit with copyright claims?
well, so our second CCDRD we ever did, what's going to happen next, which was us, I guess is us, I don't know, because it's still a thing. Anyways, it's us talking about what we plan to do with the channel and what we plan to do in the future. And Sean was listening to Spotify and had two songs come on.
You're
One
nice job, Sean.
One
It's called
was
you Spawn.
one was "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits. The other one was "Brighton Rock" by Queen. And so "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits, Warner Brothers record label, monetized.
Were you listening to Money or Nothing because we were discussing it earlier?
I believe so, but like I already have that in my playlist at the
Yeah.
time. I
But-
didn't hear one for it.
And then the other one was "Brighton Rock" by Queen, on which Island Records blocked it in 244 countries. Which, if you Google how many countries are there, it only comes up 196. So I guess that they were counting territories and like the Vatican and stuff like that. But anyway, so we have some points that we'd like to issue. This is specifically for this CCDRD, CCDRD, what's going to happen next. But also, I mean, this can be applied to the next time that it happened. Well, not the next CCDRD, but this can be applied to several instances of our videos. Like we've already said that with a bunch of our videos, the the creativity of the video, and that the way that we transformed it, that it should not be copyright claimed. But this is the one that really gets us the most, is because this is a 54-minute video of open discussion, and it was blocked in more countries than exist. So
That's copyright law for you.
5, 6, 7, 8 points, I guess. I've got 8 points written down. I don't know. I'll just read through them. And these are why that we feel that it needs to be undone. At least on this video.
Really quick, did you cover, so you already covered that we were banned in, like, all these countries for all that crap?
Yeah, I just got done talking about that. I'm going to go through, like, the points that we have that
Alright,
this needs to be undone on this CCDRD.
alright, really quick. Again, I don't have a problem with them, like, demonetizing our videos for copyright content. The place that I have a problem is where they block it in countries. All of them. And that's bullshit.
Even countries that don't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
UK.
What
The fuck kind of country's called the
so
UK?
Sean, I don't know if you wanted to play the audio match for Brighton Rock on that video. So our view. Oh, but you can't,
Because it'll get us copyright.
because we'll get copyright claimed.
Yeah.
You know what we can do?
What?
What?
Sean can suck it up and turn his resolution down on Battlefield 4 and we can play together.
Continue, Brendan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here are the points that we have that this needs to be undone. So first of all, the song was being played in the background. It wasn't in the foreground of the audio in the video. It was being played in the background. Second of all, because the song was being played in the background, it cannot be clearly heard due to the open discussion we were having. We were talking over it, and if you're worried about redistribution of the song, or whether we were redistributing it or not, people are going to download it. People aren't going to listen to the song if people are talking over it. And on top of that, they're not going to listen to the song when it's only cited on YouTube for being played for 31 seconds. People aren't going to want 31 seconds of a song where people are talking about whatever in God's name it was that we were talking about at the time over the song. So it wasn't a redistribution issue. We weren't trying to make money off of the song, you know, stuff like that. So point number 4 is that the song was being played on a free app. Sean was listening to Spotify, in which music is only added if record companies allow its addition. So Spotify is free. If you are a Spotify member, then you're getting music for free. And you as a record company, if you put your music on there, you should know that.
Really quick, just to, I guess, kill all the birds with one stone, we could put a disclaimer in our...
That's racist. Why are you killing birds?
It's not racist. Well, I guess it is because of the race. Anyways, or speciesist. Anyways, so we could put a disclaimer in our description, and this is what it could say. This is taken from the nation of Kek, Kekistan. So let me read off to you. This
Pepe Bless.
Yes, Papa. Wait, what was it? Pepe Bless.
I said Pepe Bless.
Papa
But-
Smurf.
So this video contains material which has been copyrighted.
Papa Bless as well.
The use of which has not been specifically authorized by the copyright holder. We are making such material available for the purpose of criticism, comment, review, and news reporting which constitutes fair use of any such copyrighted material as provided for in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Law. Notwithstanding the provisions of Sections 106 and 106A, the fair use of copyrighted work for purpose such as criticism, review, and news reporting is not an infringement of copyright.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Exactly.
I know Your Movie Sucks does that.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
But so,
And Rags. Rags does that. Love Rags.
Alright, what were you gonna say, Brendan?
oh, I just wanted to continue with the points. Next point is, if this were a video that we had filmed and we're going to edit and upload, that would be an easier case to handle. But because we were live streaming it, doing it live, if a mistake is made, we can't go back and fix it. There is no editing it in post before we upload it. That's on there. And so now what we have to do is we either have to remake the videos entirely and cover all the topics that we covered and risk losing views and not having as fruitful of a discussion, or we have to download the videos off of YouTube, tear them down, edit out the parts that were listed in the copyright citation, and then re-upload it, and we still lose views. So that's another point too. Is that live streaming is a lot harder to handle. It's a different beast.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with live streaming, there are live streamers who have music on in the background. Mostly people who do gaming live streams. And at least to our knowledge, they don't get hit with this kind of stuff.
Not at all. So basically, I hope we get more gaming videos out, because those are
We need to.
But, yeah, we aren't in it for money, we're in it for the fun, because this is what we do, this is our pastime.
And we want our voice to be heard.
Yeah, and, I mean, we've been with YouTube since, well, we didn't have a YouTube channel, but, like, we've always supported the company.
Yeah, we've had our YouTube channel since, like, 2012.
2014, 2012, yeah. And, we love it, but, you know, it's going down the shitter. We've already lost Paul Joseph Watson. He quit.
Imagine my shock.
Exactly. Imagine
Thank
my
God H3H3 won that lawsuit battle.
It was a step in the right direction, yeah.
It's really sad.
A matter of law. Papa bless.
I
No,
think
no.
I think
And-
there was something
and-
that
And Sean, you and I had this conversation before. Whenever the adpocalypse happened, I think you and I watched that video together because you were over at my house, and he was talking about how small-time YouTubers that are up and coming, are going to have trouble now because of the adpocalypse.
Yeah.
And I think you and I knew it was going to happen. I just don't think we thought it was going to happen to us this early in the game.
Yeah, and I looked at it as a good thing because, I mean, it's motivation in the negative sense. Like, okay, we're not going to be making as much money as we'd hoped we would,
But
in the
there's
future,
competition dropping out.
Yes, there's a lot of competition dropping out, exactly, and that gives us a chance to rise up.
But now with it just hitting everybody, we knew it was going to happen because it's happening to every YouTuber. I just don't think that we knew that it was going to happen to us this soon.
And all the big channels are like, so if you're a small channel, just drop out now while you can. No.
Just go to Vimeo.
I mean, we probably could do that, but we're staying here and we're gonna try and make the most of it. Hopefully Google doesn't drop YouTube just yet.
Yeah. So some other points. We feel that blocking a 54-minute video in 244 countries, we believe that that is a violation of free speech and possibly freedom of the press. So blocking it just because 30 seconds of a song was used, we don't think that that's right.
Completely agree.
Well, technically, violations of freedom of speech really only come from governments. Private companies can regulate anything on their platforms. If Google doesn't want you saying something or doing something on their platform, it's completely within their rights as a private business or corporation to prohibit us from doing anything that they don't want us to do on their platform.
But at the same time, though, the only things limited by free speech are if it's speech that invokes violence or if it's
that's still
negative
under
connotation.
government
Still
law.
protected under free speech.
Well, it still pertains really only to governments not allowing. They're like, we're not getting arrested for this.
If we partake in the private business and they prevent us from doing something, then it's understandable and it's fine, and they're allowed to.
Now, if we pay,
But at the same time, though, there's still a business in the United States. And what I'm saying is that when you say the government, do you mean like the government cannot take away freedom of speech?
the government cannot force us not to say something. Companies can disallow us from saying something on their platform or in their business or what have you, but it's the government that can't tell us what to do. They can't arrest us for
we are utilizing
something.
Google's platform. They allow us to use it, but of course they have their own, sadly, standards.
Now, if we were paying to use Google, if we were paying to use YouTube, it would be a little different. YouTube is a free service. You can upload anything you want on free of charge, and sometimes you even get paid to do it. But it would be a little more dubious for YouTube and Google to do this if we were paying to use their service.
This brings up a very good point, and this is exactly what I want to get into. Okay, so I'm going into film production here at college, here at Ball State. And I...
Oh yeah, how's your SJW teachers going?
Whatever. I'm getting used to it. But, I mean, anyway. They suck. But anyway. So what I plan on doing in the future, besides trying to attempt to make movies, is I'm gonna try to attempt to make a platform for us. I wanna make like our own social media, our own news, our own TV shows, our own movies. And that way we could truly be free. And if anything, we could probably make another video streaming site that's actually free.
We could just integrate it into the one already.
Exactly.
Make it all just one thing.
We could buy buy our own headquarters. We could set up massive server farms. And
I know someone who can help us with that.
Yeah, and
Miss
we,
Willech is really good with business.
we honestly could do that, and I think we should do that. You know.
Yeah, I still don't know about the whole business thing, like about what businesses can do, but I don't know.
Well, it's a service that they're providing free of charge. They're
We agree to their terms
they
of service.
yeah we agree to whatever terms that they set.
But here's the
and
thing.
They have every
Here's the
right to
thing.
terminate our.
Did YouTube have a terms of service that was rolled out whenever Content ID was rolled out?
Yeah.
They updated it probably.
Yeah.
And then they notified us
We
in
really
the
just
group.
you really just don't read it. But
Well,
it
no, but
doesn't
I'm
matter
saying,
what's
but
in
what
it.
I'm saying is, I didn't see one sent to our channel. Did you see one sent to the channel, Sean?
Well, it's there for anyone to read. You just have to just Google YouTube terms of service, and it'll take you right to the page.
Also-
No, but what I'm saying,
No,
every
no, I
single
understand
time
what
that
you're
terms,
saying.
every single time that terms of service is updated on your iPhone,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
but
let you
what they-
update your phone until you read that terms of service, or at least hit accept.
What they probably did in their terms of service previously, in their previous versions especially, is that whenever you agree to it after creating your account, it's probably like you will not be notified the next time it's updated or something. You'll probably
Well,
get,
so the only other way that I can see it getting to us is either you log into YouTube or you open up YouTube and they give you a pop-up, or it gets emailed to that email account that you used to sign up for YouTube.
yeah.
But, you know, I was in there on our email account whenever I reached out to YouTube to say, hey, look, these are reasons why we think that it's wrong. And YouTube was basically like, huh, blow it out your ass. You're going to have to dispute it because even though it's on our platform, we don't moderate any copyright claim disputes. And even though it's our Content ID system that did it, we don't double check to see if it did anything wrong. So
Well, it's an automatic I forget the actual statistics, but it's something like 400 hours of content are uploaded to YouTube every single second.
Yeah.
There's literally not enough people on Earth to moderate that content.
But at the same time, though, it doesn't have that 400 hours a second doesn't have to be moderated. What has to be moderated is the people that say, "Hey, I think this is wrong. Can you check it out for me?" That's what we think should be moderated.
I would feel more comfortable commenting on it if I had the statistics on how many.
I'm not saying that
claims are
automation
given.
is a bad thing. Automation has made everything easier. But
It's also
but
going to take
it's-
away jobs.
This
It's-
also kind of goes along with net neutrality.
yeah, and so like the automation thing, it's not going to completely take away jobs because you can't have robots building robots.
Yeah.
Somebody has to make sure that the robots are running properly. And robots aren't going to sell robots.
Yeah, but are you going to have a fun time living in a society where literally the only jobs available are robot repair people?
Again, not necessarily. You're thinking of too narrow of a scope.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I'm thinking
if
of
automation-
everything.
If YouTube's Content ID system is a bot and it automatically detects copyrighted items, copyrighted media, and does a copyright claim on behalf of a company, I'm not 100% sure that that's how it works. But considering that we get a copyright claim 5 minutes after we've uploaded a video, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah.
If that's the way that it works, then yes, that automated system just took away a bunch of jobs from a bunch of people who could do the same thing. It would just take longer. However, you can give those jobs back to the people by sitting a bunch of people down in like a call center and having people who call to dispute it call them up and say, "Hey, your Content ID bot put a claim on this. I think that it's wrong.
YouTube.
Could you check it for me?" Show open, Bob.
Open
This
Bob
is
Bob.
Ahmed with YouTube.
Oh,
I'm here.
Thank you for calling YouTube tech
this
support.
is a good
Thank you for
guy.
calling. Thank you for calling Content ID Tech Support.
Oh, come on.
So,
I am here to help you with your Content ID claims.
I already covered not monetizing it. So the last point that I had is that copies of the full song exist on YouTube already with no noticeable repercussions, and it's on channels that aren't Vimeo and channels that aren't like the band. So, but anyways, we talked enough about that. You can go ahead and go into net neutrality if you want, Sean.
Well, we are running out of time. We got about 4 minutes left, but net neutrality.
No,
Why do
let's
we
just
have
keep it. Let's just keep it going, man.
Why do we have a time limit?
It's school tomorrow, man.
So?
I have work tomorrow,
What time do you get up
And I have nothing tomorrow.
I gotta go into work at 8.
I got,
I'm fine. I just want to keep this going. Let's just keep rolling.
Okay.
Dude, I would get up for school at like 7 in the morning, and I would go to bed at like 3. I think we can handle it.
Yeah, and you're on site. You live on.
I know.
Anyways,
Yeah, dummy.
let's. We can try and wrap it up as quick as we can, but I don't want to skip over anything because this is a lot that we're talking about.
I don't want to condense anything either. I just
All right.
Yeah.
So net
not worry
neutrality.
about it. Not worry about the time limit.
Basically, it's you treat every piece of information equally, and I believe in it. Obviously, you know, I don't think we should be policing the internet.
I mean, I'm going to school for computer networking, and one of the first things they teach you is every piece of data is valuable.
Yes, precisely.
It's not even something that should be, like, it shouldn't even be a topic of discussion. It's just baffling to me.
And it's literally a part of Google's scheme of controlling everything because they're becoming so powerful and huge.
I'm in control.
Who just?
What do we do, Master? Destroy the child.
Destroy the child.
Oh, hey, it's Daniel.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Hey, maybe Daniel will play Battlefield 4 with
Maybe
me.
Daniel will weigh in on net neutrality and what he thinks.
I think we already know that Daniel actually supports net neutrality.
I think we all do.
Yeah. We need to get somebody
I-
on the line that
Well-
doesn't support net neutrality. Let's call up Netflix.
Netflix supports net neutrality.
They did, but they've recently reneged on it.
Hey, Brendan, you know who doesn't support net neutrality?
Who?
Firefox.
Ugh.
They've recently signed a deal with George Soros, by the way.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
That's convenient because if you look down here at who I'm using, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? You mentioned Google being like, "Oh, we got to control everything." They're actually supporting net neutrality as well.
It's a publicity stunt.
How?
I don't like Google or Firefox.
You know what
I quit liking Google, so I switched to Firefox. But now that you told me that, I don't like Firefox.
I don't know if you haven't known about that
Well,
yet.
you can always use Internet
Let
Explorer.
me show you.
Yeah, well,
what-
Daniel, that was asking for your opinion.
I need to use Microsoft the Edge.
Here's what I use, Brendan. It's called Pale Moon.
Use Tor.
It looks like Opera.
Google Pale Moon and install it. It's wonderful. It's so fast, especially.
You know what's funny?
Pale Moon sounds like some sort of alcoholic beverage.
It's free off the botnet.
You ever dance with the devil under the pale moonlight?
You have been dragged to the sidewalk and beaten until you pissed blood.
You ever done the whisper yell thing that 14-year-olds do when they don't want their parents to hear them yelling?
Yeah.
Hey, faggot! I'm not in a multi-million-dollar mansion like you, so when I yell, they hear it through these paper-thin walls.
It's not a multi-million-dollar mansion. It's
Don't you have like a 3-car garage?
Not technically, but there's a lawnmower in one of them.
Fuck you.
Well, it's also the fact that in that one garage door, there's not enough room to fit a car because the stairs to go in are there. It's like it's only big enough to fit a tiny lawnmower.
Fuck Slash.
But
So,
so-
you guys have kept me on for so long. I'm gonna go over to like Slash MLP.
Are you on 4chan?
Yeah.
ML Cole.
Anyways, so yeah, but YouTube's content ID system is a joke, and it is broken, and it needs to be fixed. I'm all fine with automating things. Automation is not taking taking technology too far. I'll tell you what's taking things too far. We got a truck in at Staples on Friday. Do you know what was on the truck?
Trucks.
We had a virtual reality headset.
Oh shit! What was it?
It was it's called 4D VR.
Oh,
All it's used for is you give it to these elementary school kids, and it's used for putting these special flashcards in the viewing port, and you can you can view.
viewfinder?
You can. It's sort of like a viewfinder, except you view the flashcard, what's on the flashcards, in 4 dimensions.
Ooh,
That is
nice.
technology going too far.
Straight from /G, the technology board of 4chan, we have a question to answer.
Okay, what's the question?
It is, in what order will they fall?
I wasn't programmed to ask that question.
You need to answer it.
I know what
Facebook
order they'll
poll.
fall.
In what order will these icons fall?
Facebook.
I know.
goes first.
I know the answer. I don't know the.
Wait. Like when will their regime fall, or when will they
Yes.
trip and fall?
When will they die?
2077.
Windows is like already crawling on the ground right now.
What do you mean?
Apple is like sucking on a thumb. Facebook is taking a shit in Apple's mouth. Google is like taking a shit in all of them.
Well, that sounds hot.
I think Google will be the last to go. Look at how I spelled Google.
Google.
Golgi?
Bro. Here's one for you.
Facebook,
Bro.
Apple, Microsoft, like already in their order, you think that's how they're gonna fall?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Google's definitely last, if anything.
I think Apple is going to die out because more and more people are switching to Android.
True, very true.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of white idiots out there.
I think whatever.
Hey
whatever
man, are you
comes
calling me a white idiot? I have an iPhone.
No, you're just white.
I mean, it'd be justified because you do have an iPhone.
in. What's the difference?
The girl that I went out with tonight, she's like, wait, what phone do you have? Do you have a Samsung? I'm like, no, it's an LG V20. And she's like, you should get an iPhone. I'm like, no, I hate iPhones with a burning passion. They're so not user-friendly. And just to throw that word out there.
Yeah, but hey, when I'm on my XNXX, I get pretty good video quality when compared to
dude, I
to
can
an
pick
Android.
the video quality I want.
Dude, when I'm on my
Actually, picking the video quality is something that is website side and not hardware side. So,
dude, when I'm on my
Nerd.com.
Sony,
I can like
I get
download
such
and
good
pick
performance.
which what quality I want, you know.
I just figured out that you could play VR games without a VR headset.
Yeah, Google phones like have been able to do that for like the last 2 years.
So technically, I'm on an iPhone 5, so iPhones have been able to do that since whenever the iPhone 5 came out.
Okay.
So iPhone did it first?
Wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Look, I have nothing. Is Android a Linux operating system?
No, but Apple is. All of the like the
No.
it's based off Linux kernel, yeah.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes, Apple's OS 10 and the iPhone
iOS?
iOS, yeah, is a Linux kernel.
No way.
The recent one, or like all the way
All of them.
back to the 80s?
All of them are Linux kernels.
I didn't know Linux was that old.
Linux is the oldest.
Linux is the oldest operating. I do believe.
Wow.
It started out as Unix.
Everyone hates Genome, by the way. They're like,
Unix.
like since everyone hates Apple products, like on /G and like any other tech website I go on, they're all like hateful.
Here it is, right here.
It's all pretty looking.
Mac OS is based on a BSD code base, while Linux is an independent development Unix-like system. This means that these systems are similar but not binary compatible. Furthermore, macOS has lots of applications that are not open source and are built on libraries that are not open source. Because of this reason, it is not possible to port these applications to run on Linux without being the copyright owner of those applications and libraries.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty
basically, Apple was like, we like Linux, and Linux is open source, but everything we have is proprietary. So let's make a proprietary Linux operating system.
cool. Yep. Exactly.
Oh,
Apple
God.
loves their proprietary bullshit like
Oh,
PlayStation.
God.
Oh,
What are you talking about? PlayStation's proprietary.
everything.
PS
Everything
Vita.
PlayStation. Everything PlayStation does is proprietary.
Hey, can you connect the keyboard to the PlayStation? Maybe the PlayStation keyboard.
Fuck off. I hate you so much. It's like
Ever heard of
$60
an
for the
SD card?
keyboard and mouse combo.
Ever heard of an SD card? Wasn't so reason to Oops.
Oh shit, this looks like an SD card slot. Can I use an SD card in this? No, but you can use a PS card in this.
Breaks it immediately.
It's like an SD card, but it has PlayStation written on it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god, Brendan, you're gonna love this picture. I've actually recently started watching this on Kodi. Like, I downloaded Kodi on my computer because I just really wanted to watch movies.
It's Cody.
Holy
Do
fuck,
you know what
wait.
Kodi is?
That is a good picture.
It's-
Brown bricks.
Ah!
Ooh, there's a new... well, I don't think it's new, but apparently there's another Linux, distro that is,
Kali Linux is the best Linux
Dude.
distribution.
There's something called the Clover OS. Is it like a 4chan based OS for Linux?
Cloverfield.
Hey, I found the thumbnail for the live stream.
Is this the...
Guys, the Destiny 2 beta starts Tuesday
For what
Is it
console?
free?
for PC.
Is it open beta?
Yes, it's open beta. It's on.
Too bad I won't be able to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job.
Oh man, I love the Clover OS website.
So fucking excited to
Look
play
at the
Destiny on
official
PC.
homepage, guys.
That should be
Oh,
the
yeah, I can't
thumbnail.
wait for all those. Can't wait to go hunt down all
Can that
those
be the
bullet
thumbnail for the
sponges.
video?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daniel. I couldn't hear anything you said.
Ugh.
You're
Can't
way
wait
too
to
quiet, Hanny.
I can't wait to
Somebody
go-
somebody
oh, for fuck's
decided to
sake.
learn HTML and then was like, I don't need CSS.
Okay, guys, can you shut up for a second? I want to hear what Daniel said.
I said I can't wait to go hunt down all those bullet
What?
sponges.
Bullet sponge. Oh, come on. It was actually. I don't remember them being that bullet spongy because
You know what?
You love The Division, didn't you, Daniel?
Oh, was fucking trash, man.
You thought The Division was just the greatest game in the world.
Never did I.
she just leave.
Sit in the corner and think about your life.
So, anyways,
Sorry, Hannah.
anyways. It
But,
says
I tell you-
cloveros.ga, so is that like Georgia?
It's one of the countries that doesn't exist, but you know we were banned from.
Oh, no, Georgia is a country.
But seriously, I don't really understand
God.
why people love Destiny.
It's one of the
so much.
Baltic states, I believe.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong. It's like-
To me, it's like Halo, but not boring.
You're not wrong. You're right.
Yeah, but Halo has decent AI.
Oh, it's not a Baltic state. It's a, it's in the Caucasus region. Always get the Caucasus region and the Baltic states mixed up.
Caucus.
Yeah, Sean, Georgia's the country that Russia invaded in 2008. It used to be a satellite state of the USSR. Nani nani.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm gonna-
bookmark this because I kind of want to download Clover OS.
I'm gonna break your
Download it onto your actual
like,
computer.
This is the picture that they have on 4chan. Why can't I see this? Like, do I have to like go to a different link?
It's
Like,
they don't know
like,
CSS. You're
no,
fine.
they do. Check that shit out. Maybe I'm just on a different area.
It says minimal, simple, functional, minimal. That's what their website is.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
So like your dick. Wait.
How would you know about my dick?
He fantasizes. Don't worry, it's harmless.
And here's the GitHub. If you want to look into that.
Nice clapping, by the way.
You're welcome. Bored. I'm bored.
Oh, there's
You wanna play
news,
games?
Over OS.
Cloveros. What's Cloveros?
Oh shit! No!
Oh god.
That's a
what is
hentai.
it?
That's how we have it on their website.
And it's art.
You know if if it's a boo, it's bad. But like
Oh,
if you
no.
go to like the Vine sauce's boo, it's nothing bad. They have their own boo.
I think that's because Buru is like a common site architecture. I don't know if it's called architecture or what it's called.
It's like a blog site essentially.
Oh, it's a buru.
Y'all are gay.
It's a
Gelber.
buru, nice. We should make our own buru.
We should. Dude, we'd have so much. We could,
You just upload like classic comedy combatants images.
we
you
could,
know,
like in our videos we could like take out random screenshots and then just like Photoshop us together like doing weird shit.
Kind of weird
I
shit
think you know the image that I'm gonna pull.
Is it what was it? Fuck, what did you do? It's like basically the same or something like that.
Oh yeah, that one. But I'm not gonna. That's not the one that I'm gonna pull. I'll show you what I mean by a classic comedy combatants image.
Okay.
Actually, two classic comedy combatants images.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad I don't
What are-
have that on my screen.
Oh no. What is it?
He's already deleting them.
Alright, so here, pull up that one thing. Yeah, Kelsey...
Grammar?
Casey Tatum.
Casey Tatum, yeah.
I gotta send it from off my phone. Give me a second. I gotta get on my
Oh
phone.
no. Oh no. Oh no. What is it? What about
Hot dogs too. I wanna have a barbecue.
what are you guys talking about with Casey Tatum?
Look up Casey Tatum, the hamburgers and hot dogs. On YouTube.
No, I'm sure he's seen it because he's seen the Eric Andre show.
Yeah.
Or not the Eric Andre show. Tim and Eric Awesome show. Great job.
Oh.
Tim and Eric.
Cats get me
Awesome
every
show.
time. Tim and Eric. Awesome show. By the way, all you Linux dudes out there, Genome is Bay. Genome is the best. Fucking Unity. That's me right now. This is me.
This is totally me when I'm driving.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely me when I'm driving.
This is a picture of me. I send a lot of weird snaps. If you want my Snapchat, I'm actually gonna place it in the description.
But so I know you said you wanted to discuss it again. So do we want to go ahead and cover what we're doing
Sure,
in the
fuck
future?
it. Let's just get it over with.
Let's just cover it again. Yeah. So CCDRD is gonna keep coming. Hopefully every Sunday night at 9. Which we have audio transitions that we're gonna try and figure out how to use.
We have trademarked the name CCDRD, and anyone who attempts to use it.
We have trademarked CCDRD, ACCDRD, CCDRP, AARP, NAACP.
Oh, and we've also trademarked reaction.
We've
Yes.
trademarked DMR. We've
Remember when that
trademarked
shit happened? Like the reaction.
ACP.
Yeah. But more CCDRD is gonna keep going. hopefully some music edits or making our own music, and some gaming videos, just to do over the winter while we're at college and while we can't go out and film any live action stuff.
Is this gonna be our house,
Unless
guys?
unless we do like I want a house like that. Unless we do like a couple Zach reviews here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But the other live action stuff we have planned that isn't gonna come out for a long time is we've got a couple series going on, like The V and State of Dark,
Yeah.
which the first episode of The V is already up on our channel if you want to check it out. But those aren't coming out for a while. And then we have some live action skits that have been written, but they'll just roll out whenever they roll out. And maybe a couple other series that we're working on. I'm thinking about doing a not necessarily a vlog series, but just me talking about different stories that I've had from working in retail at Staples, or doing a series on exploring just abandoned places and areas around where we're at. So
Oh shit, are we gonna go exploring? Are we gonna go urban exploring?
Yeah, we might.
or maybe doing more vlogs. I know Ivan said he wanted to do a vlog. We go geocaching, so that might come out.
So we have recorded, like, we have like 3 more videos that I need to edit. I have the footage, I just haven't got to it yet. But we have an Army Man reviews. We have a friend in the Army, and he's gonna review a bunch of random shit. Preferably stuff pertaining to the military. Crazy stuff they do in the military, for those of you who don't know. What else do we have?
We have the
What are we doing? We got work in the morning.
yeah. Why are we doing this? We've got work in the morning, and then which is gonna be a good one.
Oh, really?
And then the trailer for Atlas, for the character Atlas in State of Dark. That one's already almost done. That one just has to get finishing touches put on it.
Yeah.
So, and then those are ones that Sean's working on. The ones I'm responsible for pulling down the 2 CCDRDs that got blocked and editing those and re-uploading them, as well as I have to re-edit that Battlefield 1 montage. And there's a twist that Sean and I talked about maybe putting in that video that requires a green screen and a microphone, so maybe we'll put a little spin on that.
Which one?
The Battlefield 1.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We keep a whole Google Doc of just ideas. So but
yeah,
basically fall and especially winter, that's when we're going to be uploading edits, be it of just random stuff or music or remixes or stuff like that, and vlogs and our CCDRD podcasts and gaming videos. But then during the spring and summer, that's when we'll have more live action stuff. So
yeah, we're at college, so it's mainly going to be CCDRDs and whatever private projects we work on, just singular projects. But other than that, we'll get back together during breaks and
maybe do some more movie reviews or something, because Sean and I got to discuss going to see Kingsman: The Circle.
We should review Trolls.
We should review the Emoji Movie.
We should review Boss Baby.
I've met Boss Baby. That was an interesting.
Shut up.
Wait.
Boss Baby. I call Boss Baby and he threatens to kill my whole family.
I called Boss Baby and he called me a kike. Fucking Alec Baldwin.
No, but no, we should review Shrek Forever After.
How about no?
Also review Shrek 5, The Shrekkening. I actually got a real one. How about this? We need to review Garfield 2, Tale of Two Kitties.
I didn't. Is there even a Garfield 1?
Yeah, I actually, okay. Funny story. This is honest to God true. I own the first Garfield movie, and whenever I was a little kid, I used to watch that thing on repeat every night.
Oh my god.
I am 100% serious. I had nothing
Okay,
else to
so
watch.
so this is something that I wanted to say on the podcast. So, I was doing stocking on yesterday for Staples, and we have an end cap in front of the pen aisle that's for these
Pen
G2
Island.
gel pens, and they're hanging on like this on like a string. Each one's on a string. You've got ultra fine, fine, medium, bold, extra bold, stuff like that. So you can test out each one. Well, a couple weeks ago, the paper that was a part of the end cap ran out, so we don't have anything for them to write on. So people have been coming in there and writing on the end cap display themselves.
Well, that's nice of them.
And it's probably my favorite place in the, like, it sounds silly to say favorite place because you can't have a favorite place in like a Staples store that just, that makes me sound like your typical white guy, 19, drives a Corolla, eats at Wendy's every day for lunch. Yeah, so, but it's my favorite
every
place.
day?
I have Wendy's every day.
Yeah.
Lucky?
I mean, I might do some,
I get a
How
4
much
for
do you
4.
get paid?
I might do some Chick-fil-A, but I mean,
I get like $2.25 a week. I do Chick-fil-A and Wendy's usually, back and forth. But I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna go for some White Castle or Steak and Shake.
Oh, disgusting. Not.
But anyways, my favorite place in the store is this end cap because I was exploring as I was stocking these pins on the end cap. I was reading some of the things that people have written on there, right? It's like it's like, you know how people shit post on the internet?
mhm.
People shit posted on this end cap. And I'm reading some of these. You've got stuff like your boy let me pull up an image here in case people aren't familiar with him. You have written not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Oh my god.
Written on there 3 times is Biggie Cheese. You have on there 9/11 is fake. Punk's not dead. Stuff like that. Dank memes is written on there. And it's probably my favorite place is because people just write random stuff up there. And I love it. Why are you sending me the rarest of Pepes?
No, I've never done break your own news.
I've done it. I like it.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Guys, dude. Whenever we start doing our Minecraft live stream, I know what skin I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this Biggie Cheese.
God.
Let me use what?
Look in the.
Shitty beat.
It's Biggie Cheese.
If you ever wonder why that movie was so weird, it's because that's the guy behind God, what was the movie with
What movie's so weird?
Back at the Barnyard?
It's not a movie.
Or
TV show.
well, there was a movie that came before it. It was Barnyard.
What?
Yeah, there a movie spawned it, and it had Kevin James in it, and not Tom Selleck, but the guy that kind of looks like him. Sam Elliott, is that his name? Sam Elliott played Kevin James' cow's dad. Are you looking it up?
No. I'm making my own news.
What
Fake
can
news?
I say except it's O'Reilly over Member Appreciation Month. Waluigi.
A lot of Hiji. I'm so low in this fucking scoreboard.
I killed an eel. I buried an eel. It grew an eel. Now you've got an eel. Oh no, no. Do you want to see one of the best videos on YouTube ever? It is a piece of art. Right
Power
there.
Thirst?
Anime character analysis. Skeet.
Skeet? The shadow? The shadow? The shadow.
You know, Skeet from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
What? Skeeter?
Skeet. He works at McSpanky's.
Well, ooh,
5 million people die in hurricane. I was scrolling through my iPhone subscriptions, and there was a furry on there that said, "My boyfriend lives in Texas. I hope he's okay." And I commented, "He's probably already dead."
Oh, no, I was about to play the what can I say, except that, you know, Disney. Alright,
Screaming version.
before I make any mistakes, I think this draws the stream to a close. You know, it was a good stream, and I'm pretty sure we won't get banned.
Our longest one?
100 countries. Our longest one yet.
How long was it?
Hour and 26 minutes and ticking.
We should bring it up to 2 hours.
No, real quick. JonTron is back.
Yes, oh yes.
JonTron is back.
That video was fantastic.
The Vanilla Ice one. Oh my
I
god.
would suggest everyone watch it.
You notice though in his video where he's talking about that he's back, he's like, "I have a new format," and I'm like, it resembles Chris Ray Gunn's format.
Uh-huh. It's great.
I love it.
You know what?
Our Lord and Savior has returned.
Welcome back, buddy. You know, but oh man, things have changed, and they are not good changes.
And the times they are changed.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West.
Desperado. No, you don't want nada. Six
Isn't
got
that-
it running. Six got no.
Isn't that on Netflix?
What?
Wild West? I don't think
Yeah.
so. It might be
That
though.
was on Netflix.
Desperado?
It's on DVD.
Desperado? No, Wild West.
Desperado.
Anyways,
Why don't you
Sumner
come to-
signing out. Have a good night, everybody.
No, no. Let's bring it up to 2 hours.
Goodbye.